Okay, so me and Connie are going to see Mick Foley do his stand-up.
You're not bringing your proper camera?
No, I'm not bringing my proper camera, using the flip cam. And yeah, it's just been a mad rush today. Really horrible day actually. A lot of that's down to me being lazy and not doing things till the last minute, I admit that. So
yeah, because you stayed in bed. I've been stressing around, I've been in Cardiff and back again.
Still, we had to take my mum's older cat to the vet, and pretty much just before we have to leave, so I'm going to be getting there a little... Oh crap, I forgot the form.
The what?
The form to get into the thing. I'll sort it out.
I asked you!
I'll turn the camera off now.
Hi, can I just see my bag?
Oh, certainly. I might go through it, but I might not.
It takes a while for me. I saw you first. I drew this picture of you.
That's a drawing.
Yeah. One night?
That's amazing.
Not to hold up the cue or anything.
I'm not getting on well with this mic tonight, am I? Quite honestly, conspiracy. First of all, thanks for sticking around and waiting. You're obviously the real fans right here in this building. Just to say to help us out to get to the front, can you have your camera out and ready for us if you want a picture? We've got something to sign, we have it out ready, that helps us as well. And on the way past the merch, if you're actually going to sign that as well. So other than that, I'll see you at the front of the queue in a bit, where it's probably going to be a bit awkward now. Sorry about that.
Everyone does. Everyone does. You can help it. Thank you very much.
Yeah, shoot, just think camera.
Can you take another one with this one? Okay. Sorry.
Those are amazing.
Oh, you did? The German one? Wow. I was going to send you that. Yeah, I'll definitely read it. Wow, it's a lot of work.
I'm happy with that.
I don't know if I have all the answers.
There you go.
What's the name?
Thanks a lot.
Just when you think you got all the answers. Thank you, sir.
Oh, thank you. Sometimes just when you think you have the answers.
Somebody changes the questions. Cheers, man.
Thanks.
Pictures like there's 3 of you on there on yours. One of them, 3 of you.
Got the pictures. Oh. Okay, so as you just saw on the video, we met Mick Foley. We went to his stand-up comedy show. I wanted to film some more, but you weren't allowed to film during the comedy show or anything like that. And we had these seats that were like really, like the table was like that long, and we were just like in the most awkward position where we had to get like 5 people to move before we could sit down. And so I just didn't want to film anything really. And yeah, so you saw at the beginning where we were about to leave, and then I forgot the order form, which we didn't need anyway actually, but I ran back in to get it. We got the bus, and yeah, Connie was running around like mad earlier to try and get her picture that she drew of Mick Foley printed so that he could sign it and maybe have a copy for himself. She eventually got it, and she wasn't that happy with it, but then when she showed it to me, we both realised it was actually pretty good. Although it wasn't quite big, it was small, unlike the Robert Nepper picture that she got signed at the London Film and Comic Con last year. Anyway, so we went to the Glee Club in Cardiff Bay.
It's cool being there.
Yeah, it's quite cool. We should probably go there more often just to, like, I don't know, go to a restaurant or something. It's probably really expensive though. Anyway, there was a big queue, but you know it was okay because we weren't in London in the rain and the cold like we were last time we met him. We got into the Glee Club. Just told him my name. We went straight in.
You met him.
When I met him, that's right. Yeah, because you were taking the picture and you didn't get to meet him because you didn't have the book. Anyway, I don't think I ever made a video about that. Anyway, so we went into the Glee Club. Like, I don't want these videos to be too long. Went to the Glee Club, and it was cool. We had there was 2 support acts, and there was a guy who was the host the compare, just kind of like introducing every act, and then Mick Foley and stuff, and there was an interval. And we'll talk about that with Connie in a minute. Now we're home. I think we're both pretty happy having met Foley, even though we've got really, really bad headaches. It both went well for us, I think. I gave Foley a letter which I wrote to him, which Connie made me feel really silly about last night. She was like, "You wrote him a letter?" Oh, really? Like,
So you didn't give it to him then?
I did give it to him.
You did?
Yeah.
What
Didn't
did
you
he
see
say?
me?
No.
He said, "Oh yeah, sure, I'll definitely read that." So we're home, happy about how everything went. We're now ordering a Domino's, kind of me really pushing for it. Connie's a bit 50-50, but I haven't eaten all day.
More like 20.
More like 20. Oh, okay then. I'm probably going to watch a bit of WrestleMania 22 because he talks about his match with Edge in his stand-up show. So we're going to watch that, and yeah, we'll get a quick comment from Connie too. So I'll just change it over. Okay, so did you enjoy the show? Mick Foley stand-up. It was really cool. I don't want to go into too much detail in case of spoilers, because I know he's doing a few more dates in the UK this week. But he talked a lot about wrestling, a lot more than I thought he would.
Yeah, especially with that opening where he's like, I don't want to be seen as a wrestler.
Oh yeah.
And then he had this really silly entrance theme with this.
You wouldn't know what it is. There's a guy called Brodus Clay who does that entrance on TV. Lily's climbing the tripod. Anyway, Mick Foley came out to his normal theme music, and he was like, "No, I really want to be taken seriously, not as a wrestler but as a stand-up. So I'm gonna go off stage
As the artist
as the artist that I am." And he went out, and then Brodus Clay music came out, and two of his like helpers came out dancing. He came out with a hat and the red sweater and stuff, and was doing it was brilliant. If anyone who's seen Brodus Clay will find it really funny, and even Connie, who had no idea, found it really funny.
Yeah,
it was awesome.
Found it funny.
Loads of really funny things. Like there was just one guy who was like shouting out during the show and being a bit just annoying, really.
Awkward.
And Foley was like, you know, fending him off with a few comments every now and again. But sometimes Foley was kind of like thrown off a bit. And he's like, "Alright, get him out of here." And so the bouncers came up, and then he's like, "Oh no,
actually, he said it was when they were talking about the motorboats.
Oh, he's talking about motorboating.
Yeah, and then the guy's like, "Oh,
He's
did
like,
you motorboat?
Did you motorboat China?"
Yeah, and then he's like, "Okay, you need to go."
Yeah, and then he went, "Wait,
and then the bouncers were there like that.
But wait, just cue up track 2. Kurt Angle's music started up, and he's like, "You know what to do," and everyone just started chanting, "You suck."
He gave him another chance.
He did give him another chance.
He was like, "Oh, let's just give him one more chance, okay?" And the bouncers started backing off.
That's when he said.
And then he went, "Well, you didn't answer my question."
No,
and then everyone were like...
That was the first time when he said, "You didn't answer my question."
I know.
The thing that got him kicked out.
He said, "Well, you didn't answer my question." After he got another chance, and people went, "Oh, really?" You know? And then, right, what was the question? And that's
when he said motorboat China. But yeah, so he had the Angle theme song, which I thought was actually quite harsh. Well, not harsh because the guy was being a dick, but everyone was just like, "You suck." The song finished, and then Phil was like, "Alright, give him a na 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 na." So he did the whole na 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 na. Hey, it was awesome. Just a great kicking out of someone.
It
great way to
took the
deal
awkwardness out of it, which was pretty cool.
And Foley just did like a lot of wrestling talk, a lot of stories and stuff that you've heard before, like Hell in a Cell story about him and Edge at WrestleMania. That's why we're probably going to watch that match now. And he did some other non-wrestling stuff, which was kind of funny. It was a bit hit and miss.
Did it hurt when Undertaker threw
we could go on for ages talking about stuff that he said. It was a bit hit and miss. At times I was getting a bit... that didn't work so well. But one of the main things for both of us was the chairs were really awkward. My back was killing me the whole time.
And the seats. I was practically sitting in the lap of the guy next to me.
Yeah, you really,
and when
really
I was putting my jacket on, I actually went like, "Oh, I'm sorry." He's like, "It's fine." Actually, I thought it was on his stomach.
Yeah.
It was pretty low. Like it wasn't here, it was down on the stomach that I touched the guy next to me as I was putting my jacket on. And it was really, really awkward. Yeah. I left very quickly.
But yeah, it was good. The two support acts. One was a Norwegian guy who was pretty funny. A bit awkward at times, and he had this really disgusting story.
He talked a lot about his
sex life,
semen, masturbation, and...
Come on, Connie. Anyway, and then there was
natural words.
And then there was a Geordie guy there, and I always find Geordies funny.
It's not like kids are watching this, Luke.
No, I know, but still.
Well, maybe they are actually, because it's about Mick Foley.
Anyway, so we had the two cats are fighting down there. while they're hunting each other. There was a Geordie guy and he was really funny. He was actually really good. And yeah, they talked a bit about wrestling. The guy who was the host of the show, he did a bit about wrestling. He came out to Seamus's theme music. He's got long ginger hair. That was really funny.
So you have a Geordie accent. Where are you from then?
Newcastle.
Oh right, because I thought
I
his
love
accent
Geordies.
reminded me of your uncle's.
My uncle.
Well, he said yeah, and he talked.
My uncle. When have you met him? Oh, my mum's brother.
Yes.
No, he's definitely not Geordie. So yeah, it was really fun show. Had a headache and my back was hurting for most of it, but it was really fun. Foley was good.
He wasn't the only one.
Yeah, Foley was really good, and then we got to meet him at the end. So we should talk about that as well. Connie drew a picture of him.
I drew a picture of Foley
on Photoshop.
On Photoshop last night. Took me about 5 or 6 hours.
So I filmed Connie meeting him, and but it was quite loud. You can hear what they were saying.
So you're putting that in now?
Yeah, I'll put that. No, I'll put this before we're talking. Well, I'll overlay some clips while you're talking about what you said and stuff.
Okay. Anyways, this is my Lily. Sorry, my signed picture of Foley, which I drew, and right here it says to Connie, which is what Japanese call me, which is fine. C-O-N-I, even C-O-N-N-I-E, and then under it says, "Wow, this is great." I think it says. And then signed, which is pretty cool.
Really cool. Seem to really appreciate it. The people who are going before us were just like going in, autograph out, picture. But Connie actually got to have a nice chat with him. Yeah,
I think I was stood there for at least 2 minutes, and I was getting stressed out because I knew there was a long queue, and he just started chatting about. Well, as I was getting ready to leave, and I was like, "Oh, thanks a lot, and I really enjoyed the show. Great show. Take care." And then he was like, "You know," and I was like, "Oh, hang on a minute. This sounds like something that's going to take a while for him to say." You know, they say that you shouldn't notice the people who don't laugh. There are 2 people who didn't laugh. I can't help but not notice them. And so you shouldn't focus on them. And it's like, yeah, I know. Or something like that. I can't remember exactly what he said. But it really took me off guard because it was such random small chat, you know? And he said it as if we were sitting down to have a cup of coffee. He said it in such a relaxed way, as if he didn't worry about the people who were waiting. He didn't worry about people going.
Well, the thing is, you got to think he's probably done thousands of these signings.
I know, but I mean,
no, I'm just saying.
Even Robert Nepper was, well, he wasn't stressed out because there wasn't such a queue.
It's a guy she met last year.
Yeah, he just made like small chat, which was really cool, and which made me realize what a great guy he actually is. And I guess a lot of people from watching his crazy wrestling matches would exactly see him as a small talk kind of guy.
Well, if you've read his books,
he's
a really nice guy.
Yeah, but I mean, when you watch the wrestling matches, he's all bloody and gory, and he jumps down from cages, and he breaks his neck, and he has teeth up his nose.
That was probably my favourite part of his stand-up. I'm giving it away, but he said he was going around knocking on people's doors to get them to support Barack Obama. He talked a bit about politics, and he said the door opened and there was this black woman there, and she goes, "You the nigger who fell off the motherfucking cell." And he's like, "Wow, I've never had anyone call me that before."
I love that.
Anyway, so and one thing I remember when Connie was meeting Foley was shoot, you must have been telling him how long it took you, and he just looked up and went, "1 night." Like, it took you one night.
In 1 night? Yeah, because I told him that I did it in 6 hours straight, and that's when he said that in between all the other chatter where I tried to explain to him that it was a drawing, not a picture.
Yeah.
Which is a good thing.
Yeah. And I got a DVD signed. This is WWF Attitude Collection, 3 Faces of Foley, to Luke, Mick Foley there.
Is the edge match on that one?
No, this is an old one. But I've got like loads of his autographs and books. I wasn't really too bothered about an autograph. My thing was I gave him a letter which I wrote. I was going to send it to him because I had his address when I bought a German copy of his novel last year, and I had his address, and I said to him on Twitter, "Can I send you a letter?" I
remember my reaction to that.
You what?
Oh, you did ask him, didn't you? Can I send you a letter?
Yeah, and he said sure on Twitter. I just never got around to sending it, so I thought I'll just give it to him while I'm in Cardiff. And I said, "Is it alright if I give you a letter?" And he's like, "Yeah, sure, I'll definitely read that."
So did you say that when you were talking to him tonight, that I asked you if I could send you a letter?
No,
on
I
Twitter?
didn't get that far. No.
Oh.
But,
I would with a long conversation.
Yeah, and then I shook his hand and said it was a great show, and then he said, "Oh, you know, just when you think someone knows all the answers," and I said, "Someone changes all the questions." He's like, "Yeah, you got it." So it was really cool. Just randomly, he just quoted Piper, and I ended the quote. So it was pretty cool. So yeah, it was really cool meeting him overall. It was a good night.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're gonna.
Except for awkward placements.
Awkward placements.
Yeah, we were sitting on top of
Oh, where we were sitting, yeah, that was a bit of a pain.
You had to make people like move
There
the
were people-
chair and themselves.
There were people sitting back, and they had higher seats and stuff. I would have loved to sit there and have a nice, comfortable.
Yeah,
night.
and you wouldn't have to move around so
If
much.
I really needed to pee, but like I knew if I got
touch
up,
people's
I'd have to like
stomachs.
move about 5 people together anyway, all touching people's stomachs. Yeah. So yeah, that was our review, and just talking about the Mick Foley experience. Very cool. Good night.
I'm sure it'll happen again sometime.
Yeah, and now we're gonna have some Dominoes and watch some wrestling. And then I'll watch Raw and you'll go to bed, because it'll be on at 2 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, thanks for watching. Anything else? Have a nice day. She was winding me up because when I took a picture of Foley, I went like that, and then I put the hand down as he took the picture, and you're like, "Why
Because
did you put your finger
I
down?"
was mocking you, because that's what you did the last time you met him. You just put the thumb up like some,
Yeah, well, why wouldn't you? I don't
you know? Yeah, but I mean, it's really like, it looks so forced. It's like,
I guess, yeah.
you don't have to do anything with your hands. And I was actually
Well,
thinking that as I was standing there bent over in a really awkward position. I'm like, I'm not going to make it any more awkward by doing this.
Well, at least I wasn't like this.
Yeah, like some people.
Anyway,
I didn't even touch him. I didn't even touch
The
him.
battery's on 1 minute, so we might lose everything we film, so we have to finish it right now. Goodbye.
That sounded really weird when I'm ending it. I didn't even touch him. But a lot of people were like, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
we gotta finish it. There's 1 minute battery left.
Yeah, 1 minute.
Right,
Okay, bye.
Bye. See ya.
See ya.
Just a little epilogue to this video. We had our Dominoes, and we're just watching a bit more WrestleMania 22. We watched the Foley match with Edge, the hardcore match, and just one thing I wanted to note as well, while we were queuing up, someone was getting their autograph signed and the $1 Million Man's theme was on, and Foley was just singing it to himself as he was signing the autograph, which is one thing I really enjoyed about the show, was that as we were waiting for the show to start, there was all this wrestling music coming on. There was like Hulk Hogan's theme, Shawn Michaels' theme, Razor Ramon, the No Holds Barred theme. It was awesome. So yeah, just a quick little thing I wanted to add in that I forgot to say earlier. Thanks for watching.